Right. It's okay. Okay, so 97. So we're going to do, which again we've only done twice, so we're going to do some low plank rollouts. Then we're going to do some high plank hand to toe. Then we're going to do a side plank leg raise. Then we're going to do an oblique leg raise. Then we have a chainsaw. Oh, tight hands. Then we have a Ukrainian twist, so grab a weight if you want it. It follows that weight. Then we've got a starfish. Then we've got a couple of flutters, which will be kicks and crosses this week. And then we will finish with a pike. How's that? Hey, good. Right, ready then. Set watches. Okay, first round then, low plank rollouts. Ready. Well, Tim is, and he's got a chili on top of him. 3, 2, 1. So remember with these, up on the toes, through the shoulders, and it'll pull on your rectus abdominis, particularly toward the top. And pause. And then we're going to push that up into our high plank, and we'll do a hand to toe. Opposite hand, opposite toe, opposite foot. Okay, back on our fronts, back into our low plank. And those rollouts, and go. High plank and hand to toe. Keep the core engaged. Hand to opposite foot. Pause, well done. We've got that side plank next. Remember, you can do it with knee down, keep the hips high, or low on your forearm, or high on your hand, which is what I will do, and when stable, we'll raise the leg. Okay, low plank, and rollouts, go. High plank and hand to toe. Side plank of your choice, nice and stable, and one stable, straight line down the body, and leg raise. pause, well done. Obviously with those side planks we'll be changing sides, and same with those following oblique leg raises, which are up next. So we'll change sides, back on our fronts. Low plank. Ready. And go, rollouts. High plank and hand to toe. Roll into our side plank, stabilise and leg raise. Drop onto our bums, legs straight, and oblique leg raise. With the opposite obliques. Just drop onto that buttock on that side, stay on it. Unit 4, oblique leg raise, and that'll change side every time, as will our side planks. Woo. And pause, well done. Then we're going to our backs for those chainsaws. Splash of tea. Type of spider here. Okay, back on our fronts. Low plank. Rollouts, go. High plank and hand to toe. Well done. Woo. Body cross sides and leg raise. Bums, other buttock this time, and oblique leg raise. Pulling through those opposite obliques. Stuff. Arms arms out, legs up on our backs, and chainsaws movement from the hips only. Try and keep the legs as straight as you can. Then reverse in as we would with the wind screen, just before our feet hit the deck, pulling on the opposite obliques. Chainsaws in at number 5. Back to centre and down and pause. Well done. Now if you want to have a weight available, just grab this kettlebell. Ukrainian twists are in at 6. You don't have to use a weight, you can use anything or nothing at all. Okay, back to our low plank position. Here we go again. And rollouts and go. Plank and hand to toe. That side plank and leg raise. Buttocks. And oblique leg raise. Stuff on our backs. And chainsaws, go. Nice big arc all the way over. Up onto our bums. And as Ukrainian twists, look at that weight, or look at your hands, and head follows weight. If you can, legs off, feet off throughout. If you can't, just touch them down, but keep them light. You can if you want, take them straight, but it's normally done with a bent knee. That's harder still. Ukrainian twists, in at 6. And pause, well done. And then we've got that starfish crunch. So not the one on our front, the one on our bums. In at number 7. Okay, back on our fronts, back on our low plank, and rollouts, and go. hand to toe. Stuff. Over that side, and leg raise. About a bit. One more bums and oblique leg raise. All backs, legs up, arms out, and chainsaws, go. Off our bums, grab that weight if you want it, and Ukrainians, and twist. And we'll keep following it. A lot of obliques in this one, a lot of oblique action. Pop that down. Wide arms, wide legs, and up we come. Controlled, opposite hand, opposite foot. Starfish crunch, don't collapse. Torso engaged. And pause, well done. Not too far. Okay, so we got 3 rounds left. So we've got those Flutter kicks coming up next, straight old Flutter kicks. Nose blow. Back in a low plank. Rollouts. Go. High plank and hand to toe. Side plank and leg raise. Ooh. On the bums and obliques and leg raise. Good stuff. All backs, arms out, legs up, and chainsaws, go. Hollow bums. Yeah, and Ukrainians, go. Twist away. Pop that down. Starfish and crunch, control it. Build now. Good, drop on our backs and those flutter kicks, so up and down. So you can put hands on the bum, that's too much, support the lower back, take them higher, take the pressure off, or ideally just above the deck, take your hands out and across the chest. Flutter kicks in at 8. Keep the legs as straight as you can, locked out hopefully. Woo. And pause, 2 rounds to go, well done. And from that flutter position, we're just going to put that into a flutter cross and crossing our legs over. In at 9. I'll lose that. Cold to start, it's alright now. 9 in a row coming up then. On the front, low plank, rollouts, go. Well done. Push up into a high plank. Then hand to toe. To our sides and leg raise. Good stuff, guys. Woo. Back to those obliques and leg raise. stuff on our backs. Up we go, and change saws. Up on our bums, and Ukrainians, and twist, go. There we are, switch to Starfish and go. So we've got a double flutter coming up next. Keep it controlled. Flutter kicks, go. Straight in. Good stuff. Switch it over, cross his legs, his thighs and his feet over, flutter crosses, same position. In at 9. Break. Woo. Everybody okay? Good stuff. 10 in a row coming up then. Back to our low plank. Rollouts, last time, go. Well done, guys. Woo. They're done, up in a high plank. Yeah, hand to toe. So, core session 97. Originally done September 24. Only done it once since then. So we recorded live April 26. Body's that side, and leg raise. Ooh. And drop arms, those obliques, and leg raise. Keep going, guys, not too far to go. Legs legs up, and chainsaws, go. Croaky. That's the hay fever. Those legs straight. Oops. Nice big arcs. Back to center, up and our bums. That weight up, and Ukrainians, and twist. So what do we got after this? We've got four to go after this one. Keep them strong. Woo. Put that down on our backs. And starfish, go. Crunch away. Good stuff. Woo. Okay, back to that double flutter. And flutter kicks, go. Well done. And switch them over. Those flutter crosses, go, go, go. So we've just got the dreaded pike left. Now remember, the option is a V up instead of a pike. Difference being, on a pike you raise your torso as well. Rather than just on a V up, you raise your shoulders, arms and legs. Either way, we're going to control it up and down. Woo. We only gain 4 pikes. If we can, we keep feet off the ground throughout. Come back down, set the arms, and bring it back up. If that's too much, let's keep your torso on the floor, take the shoulders off, and do a V up. Now you can do the pike, of course, and drop the feet down. It might make it slightly easier, but if you can, keep them off throughout. Okay, pikes to the end then. Ignore the next buzzer. Nice control, up and back down, all the way through. Not about speed, it's about control. Ooh. Keep those pikes going. Work it. And stop. Ooh. Stopping the clock. Ow. Killed in there at the end. Woo. Good stuff. So that was 97. We recorded live for April 26. Feel free to unmute yourself on Zoom, well done on YouTube, and I'll see you on the next. Take care.